making a jungle bird is taking the base of what is our shaker. We're going to put it on our mat and we're going to go boom. That's what I'm talking about. Michael Bay can't touch us now. Now, we're going to be going in with what are the citric components of this cocktail. So what we're going to do is that we're going to take the jigger in hand and we're going to flip it over. Fill that entire larger end with pineapple juice. If you're not too much of a fan of pineapple, you can always add slightly less, like 45 milliliters, which is like 3/4 of the larger end. But we're going to be going in with those 50 milliliters of pineapple juice. Excellent. Now keep in mind for this cocktail, that is not the only citric component. We're also going to be going in with lime juice. So flipping the jigger over to what is the smaller end of 25 milliliters. We're going to aim for 15 milliliters, which is about half of the smaller end. I'll be doing the same. I'm going to walk through the stations, and if you need an example, flag me down, okay? Here in the second row. Here we go. Something similar to this, okay?
I do not know why my
excellent there. Like excellent as well. Oh, don't worry. If you're sure what you got, you can pour it on in. I'm going to be going around. Feel free to flag me down if you need an example, okay? And if you're sure of it, right over this way, something similar to this. Yes.
Really good, like
perfect. Excellent work.
Not fresh. I could have gotten
now,
fresh drinks,
here, of course, when you add a citric component, you need a sweet component. So we're going to be using more of that simple syrup, and we're going to do the same exact measurement of 15 milliliters for the simple syrup as well. So that's like about half of the smaller end of your measuring cup. Excellent. Excellent. Now, this cocktail is pretty unique. Not only does it have a citrus component and a sweet component, we have a bitter component, which today is masura, an Italian aperitif. Now, aperitif is essentially a type of liqueur that you sip before you eat to open up your appetite, and it also helps you digest your food. We're going to be going in with 15 milliliters, which is the same measurement of the lime juice and the simple syrup. So that is half of the smaller end of the jigger of what is the Italian aperitif masura. Go on, and then add it into your shaker once you got that measurement. Now, it is time for the rum. All right, everyone? Now, keep in mind... We're pumped over here. I like it. Now, I do want to remind you, if in this round you want to skip out, okay. If you want to come back, okay. If you want to follow the recipe, okay, all right? Now, the rum that we'll be using today is the Bacardi Añejo 4. Many people are a little unfamiliar with this rum. This is a blend of rums from 4 to 7 years. This is also a mixing rum, and how can you tell? You'll notice that our mixing rums have a twist-off cap followed by a long neck. This is the rum that we made to elevate all sorts of tropical cocktails, like la piña colada, el daiquiri, rum mules, highballs, and today the jungle bird. Now, this rum, if you want to cut back, 25 milliliters will do. But if you want to follow the recipe, you can add the whole bottle of 50 milliliters. All right, friends?
So, and that 50 ml.
Excellent.
Come on, in the Caribbean style. It's my first coffee.
Yeah, my memory wiped. Now, folks, we're going to take out our bar scoop and give those ingredients a couple of stirs. Make sure they're well acquainted with one another.
That's really nice.
And once satisfied, take your bar scoop, tap the back of your hand, taste what you got so far. It is here that if you'd like it a little bit more bitter, add some more masura. If you want it to have a more citrus component to it, lime juice or pineapple. And if you want it a little sweeter, add more of that simple syrup. This is your chance to add what you need to have it add to gusto or to your liking.
I'm going to follow the recipe and get my favorite.
Excellent. Beautiful. Now, folks, as you adjust those cocktails, I have turned off the music for dramatic effect. Now, the reason I do this is because what happens from here on out, will determine if you walk out of here dry with a jungle bird in hand, or the jungle bird will jungle boom all over you and your neighbors, all right? So we're going to do everything all together and step by step, all right, mi gente? Now, what we're going to do next, on your shaker, there's like a curvature at the midway point. You're going to add ice to that point, and then you're simply going to put it back down onto your mat. I'll let you know when to assemble the rest. I'll be going around. If you want an example, feel free to flag me down. And once again, do not assemble the shaker. I'll let you know when we get to that part, okay? Excellent. Here. Feel free to flag me down if you need an example. Estamos bien aquí. We're good here. Here, we're good. Be careful when you shake though. Beautiful, beautiful.
I want this match.
Here, we're pretty good.
I'm going to take this home.
Here, we're good as well. We'll get to that part soon. Be careful shaking here, okay? Excellent. Oh, a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit. Now, folks, we're going to assemble. I want you to, that sounded like vendors, right? Now, we're going to hold on to our shaker. Taking what is la tapa and la tapa alone, I want you to assemble these two parts. To make sure that it's on tight, instead of baking, just simply firmly press down. The reason that you want la tapa first is because you want all of the air to come out, and that way we don't accidentally build pressure. Next up, we're going to be going in with la tapita alone, and we're going to put it on in the same fashion. Now, before we get started, don't get started yet, folks. If we are not professional bartenders, we got to use those two hands, okay? And the way to do so is the following. You want your least dominant hand underneath, so it doesn't fall out of your hands. You want your dominant hand to have the index over la tapita so it doesn't explode on you, and the thumb in between the top of the shaker to hold everything all together. And I do warn, no matter how cold it gets, do not let go. All right, gente? And with that, shake, shake to the right, shake, shake to the left, and shake all around, and shake all around, and shake, 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 turn it down. And I don't think we got any jungle boots. Everybody, a round of applause. Excelente. Now, folks, if you're documenting your trip, get your phone out. Put that puppy on record mode because it's time for the pour. Taking a clean rock glass, we're going to put it in the center of our mat. You want to ideally take off the tapita and la tapita alone. If you need help, let me know. And my recommended grip on the shaker is what I call the claw. With the index and middle finger at the top, when you pour, just know that the higher you go, the fancier it gets. Okay, mi gente?
Oh, I guess it.
Oh, let me know. Let me know if you're out here.
Yeah, it got stuck.
No worries. So here, you got the pressure, you hit it on the side, and you loosen the pressure.
Nice, thank you.
Beautiful. And, hey, brother, killing it. Okay.
That was a nice trick to open this. Like I should learn this.
I see you in the corner, second row, I clocked it. Now, folks, it's time for the ice. We're going to add ice to the top. Remember to leave some room for your lips, okay? That's about a scoop, scoop and a half. Keep in mind, I'll have a little less liquid because I have no rum in mine.
Time to add ice.
And real soon we'll go in with the final detail. Now, like a Christmas tree, this cocktail cannot be bare, so we gotta add a garnish. Taking our pinzas, we're going to take 1 to 2 dehydrated limes per person, and we're going to put them in the center of our rock glass like we did with the mint. And we should get something similar to this. Now, as you've learned before, this cannot be the final step. The final step is a toast. And oftentimes when people come to Bacardi, they're celebrating something. Do I have birthdays? Excellent. We got bachelors, bachelorettes. Bachelorette. Do we got, on the flip side, divorces, breakups? Well, folks, I think it's time for a celebratory dance. Follow my lead. Boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, cha. Boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, cha. Boom, cha, cha, boom, cha, cha. Now, please, make some noise. If you let the kids at home, and you know the joke around here, every single salud.
Exceptionally.
Excellent.
So guys, they also gave us the reserve whiskey, and it's too strong for me. I don't like a strong liquor, but it's too strong for me, and people are enjoying here right now. But anyways. So guys, they also gave us a to-go cup, so that's really nice. Everything has Casa Bacardi on it, like really so nice.